Let's take a look at the market now, Timmy. And look, Baby JC opened around that $2.80 quote into $2.35. Simply Limelight around $3 out to $3.25. Custom Manelli, he's been a bit of an easer, $4 out to $5. Reflections, fairly solid at around that $13. El Yeah, one of the roughies, along with Ritzadonna and Belmont Bullet, 31, 51 and 81 respectively. And Elite Alex, it's been well supported. They bet $7 earlier this week. It's now into $4.80. As I said, the Victorians have got the wings here in boxes 1 and 8. And Baby JC, a greyhound, who up until last week really hadn't produced her Victorian form here at Wentworth Park, but there had been excuses for her. She'd drawn bad boxes. She handled box 6 beautifully last week. She comes up with the red box tonight, unbeaten in 3 starts out of it.
Yeah, she's beautifully drawn, and the greyhound on her outside, Custard Manelli, shouldn't really worry her in the drive around the first turn. She's been very well tried in the last couple of hours, Duke. She was 280 late today. She's into 235, and the greyhound in box number 8, Elite Alex, has been well tried too. I know earlier in the week, but even in the last hour or two, it's been $5.56 down to $4.80. So they've really come for the wingers, not only throughout the week, but in the last couple of hours.
To my mind of thinking, greyhounds 1, 2 and 3 are beautifully positioned. Look, Baby JC, she's going to show pace from the inside, I think, and Custom Manelli runs that straight line. Simply Limelight, an absolute knob here at Wentworth Park. He just maps to hop onto the fence behind them like he did last week in his semi-final win and get that beautiful run through. The thing is he going to be 2 or 3 off the leader, or is he going to be 5 or 6 off the leader?
And that is the big question. If he's 2 or 3 off the leader, he can run them down. If he's 5 and 6 off the leader, and they're running 29.5, 29.6, mathematically impossible to run them down. He ran a PB of 29.44, winning here last week. The leader skipped away down the back, and he got straight into second. You wanted to be on him at that point in the race, but if you've got a Baby JC running 29.5 in front, she's not going to come back too much. She's not going to. Her run home time's strong enough to hold him off if he's 5 off her down the back straight.
We had a couple of massive upsets last week. El Yeah for Ellen and Alan Manwaring at around $50 to $1. Belmont Bullet at also at around that $51 quote. If we look at the way the marbles have fallen for the box draw, Reflections in box 4, a greyhound we know has got early pace but wants to run that straight line. Is she going to hold up at that outside division if she begins?
Real chance, Duke. She's normally a really reliable beginner.
And I say that because it then it plays into the hands of the dogs drawn in 1, 2 and 3.
Exactly. Simply Limelight's drawn to get a beautiful run, as you've just alluded to, because he normally begins poorly, straight to the rails. 2 will run a straight line through the first turn. Even if Baby JC begins quickly, she's straight on the rail, on the lure, railing through, but he might just track her through. As we just said, depends how far he's off her. If it does play out that way, does Reflections lid ping? Because if she does lid ping, she can easily lead. She ran 3rd in the Group 1 Pools of Thunder here in January behind She's a Pearl. So she's she's got the quality to win this race and certainly fire to the front and run a big race at double figures.
As we mentioned, Elite Alex has been well supported from around that $7.50 quote into $4.80 this afternoon. My question is, where is he going to be at the first turn? He's finished 2nd in both the heat and the semi-final, but with that pace from 4, 5 and so, well, Ritzadonna doesn't have a lot of pace, but El Yeah can show pace. Reflections, Belmont Bullet led up last week. Where does Elite Alex land at that first turn, to me, because that's crucial to his chances?
It is. Can he get across? He's nicely drawn out there. I do like where he's drawn wider out, but whether he can get across that pace drawn in the middle remains to be seen. But I can see why the money has really come for him this week.
Yeah, okay. My tips in the Golden Easter egg very early. I've gone 1, 3, 2 and 4. Baby JC on top from Simply Limelight, Custom Manelli and Reflections. Battler?
On 1, 3, 4, 8. Baby JC on top from Simply Limelight. I think Reflections is a great roughie, and I've left Elite Alex there for 4th.